Yes! Peace out. Hey guys, so today I am doing my everyday makeup routine for 2018. I really don't do anything that different from my first video, but you know, the quality was so bad. I decided to do a new one. I got a new microphone. It's the Rode mic, but I'm pretty sure you can still hear the lens when it focuses. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, so sorry if you can hear it. But yeah, just make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell to be notified when I update so you can come back and see me embarrass myself for the whole YouTube community. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you want to see how I go from looking dead to looking like a normal human being, then just keep watching. So first, I take my Mario Badescu facial spray. This is like the pink one with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And I just spray this all over my face. I probably put like way too much, and that's probably why I'm almost out. But it's okay, because I'm hydrated, so. Next, I'm going to be taking this IT Confidence Inner Cream, and I'm going to put this all over my face. Next, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Paris Revitalift. This is like an eye cream, and it has this little metal applicator, so it kind of depuffs your eyes, which is really good because I look really dead in the morning, so I just put like a little bit, I just push a little bit out, and then I just put it all under my eye. After all that has kind of like dried down onto my skin, I like to take my Too Faced Hangover Primer, and this is like a really hydrating primer, so if you have oily skin, you probably won't like this too much. So I just put 2 pumps on my hand. Are you kidding me? I am literally out of it. Okay, I've squeezed out like the tiniest bit that I could get out, and I'm just going to like put this like all over my face and rub it in. Then I'm going to take my Benefit Professional Primer, and I'm going to apply this to my T-zone. I really feel like it does cover up my pores, so mostly I just kind of focus it right here and rub it in. And then what's usually ever left on my hands, I'll just kind of put like on my forehead right here, and then maybe on my chin. I don't really put it on my nose because my nose, like if anything, it dries out so bad. So I try not to put any on there. Next, I'm going to take this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm going to put this like all over my redness because I don't really have any green concealer right now that I like that really covers up my redness. So I just use this concealer, and it really does cover up most of my redness. Then I take my Ratchet looking beauty blender, or not beauty blender, it's the Real Technique sponge, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly blend in all of the concealer. Next, I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty Foundation. This is in shade 200, and I'm going to put it on my sponge and blend it out. I usually put about like 2 pumps, and then usually I don't have enough for my big forehead, so I have to put another pump. But it says shake well, but that's like the first time I've ever seen that. So let's shake it today and see what happens. Okay, so then I take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in shade Light Neutral, and I'm just going to put this under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, and on my Cupid's bow and chin. Then I go back in with my sponge and I blend this all out. Okay, so after I have blended that all out, I then do eyebrows before I set everything. So I'm going in with this e.l.f. I think it's like a duo eyebrow brush. I don't know. And then I'm just going to brush all of my eyebrow hairs through. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC eyebrow pencil in Deep Brunette. And I'm just going to take the pencil side and just kind of fill in the front part of my eyebrow. And I'm kind of start a little bit further back than the very front of my eyebrow because I don't want that to be so harsh. So I just kind of start from the front and then work my way up and kind of lightly go in with it. Then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. And I'm going to take that e.l.f. eyebrow brush and I'm just going to go in with a little bit of that pomade and fill in the back part of my brow. Okay, so usually like if I'm actually like gonna try with my makeup, I will like go under and define my brows more, but usually in the mornings I don't have time for all that and I'm also just kind of too lazy to do it, so I just move on to setting everything. So I'll just take my Coty Airspun powder. I already put like powder in it so you can't really see it, but I think it's the Translucent Extra Coverage, and I just put a little bit on my sponge and set everything. And I like to set my laugh lines because your girl laughs a lot, so you know I always have wrinkles right there and it's so annoying. Okay, so after I let that sit for like maybe a minute, I just wipe off any that hasn't like melted into the skin. I'll wipe it all away. And then after that, I'll go back in with my beauty blender and put anything, like any concealer or powder or anything that's left on my sponge. I'll put it on my eyes, and then I'll just take this Crown Chisel powder brush and take some of that powder and set my eyes. Next, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium to deep, and I'm going to go in with this brush I got off AliExpress. I think it's like a knockoff Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to bronze my face with it. I don't really like this brush, but you know, do what you gotta do. Okay, and then I'm going to take this same Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and then I'm going to take a Morphe M505 brush, and I'm going to use this as like eyeshadow on my eyes because I'm also too lazy to do like real eyeshadow for my everyday makeup. So I literally just take some bronzer and put it on my eyes. Then I'm going to go in with my Hoola Benefit Bronzer and this Real Techniques brush. It says 301 on it. I don't know if that like means anything, but it's just like a contour brush. And I'm going to dip into the Hoola bronzer with it and just kind of contour my cheeks. And then I'll just take whatever's left on this brush and I'll just kind of do that to my nose to kind of look like I contoured it, but like I was just too lazy, so. Then I go back in with this Real Technique sponge and that powder, and I'm just going to kind of sharpen that contour. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe 9N palette. It's just this huge like blush palette, and yes, that one fell out. I'm sorry. I don't use it anyways. It's like a really dark red, so it's okay. I've made amends with it. I'm going to go in with this shade right here in the middle. And I'm just going to take like a little bit because I just want to look kind of alive since I look dead every day. I'm just going to put a tiny bit and like bounce it on my cheeks and then kind of push it back. Then I'm going to go back in with that powder brush and I'm just going to dust away all of that powder. Then I'm going to go in with my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. It looks like really beat up, but it's because I love it so much. And then I'm going to go in with my Morphe 438 brush and I'm going to highlight. I don't know if you can see that, but it's blinging. Then I'm going to take this Face Secrets Duo Shadow Brush, and I'm going to take the smaller end, and I'm going to dip into that highlighter and highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. And just because one highlighter isn't enough, I then go in with this Mary Luminizer highlighter. It's like a more whitish undertone, and I put that on my inner corner and under my brow bone as well. Then I'm going to curl my lashes. I honestly have no idea where this curler came from. I just kind of found it, so we're going to use this one. Then I'm going to take my Roller Lash by Benefit. This is like the only mascara I use, honestly. But if you want like a good drugstore one, I think it's like the yellow tube. I think it's called the Colossal, maybe. That one's a good one. And also the Better Than Sex mascara. That's like my holy grail mascara. Like, that is it. Like, if you want to get mascara, that's which one you need to get. But I don't really know where it is now that I'm thinking about it. Wow, that was really depressing. Anyways, we're gonna go in with this mascara. Okay, then I don't really do anything else, but I take off my foundation from my lips because I do not like looking like I have no lips because I already have no lips, so I don't want to make it look like I have absolutely none. And that's really it. I mean, if my lips get a little chapped, I'll put Carmex on them, but besides that, I don't do anything to my lips because that would require like more effort, and I'm not into that. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and sorry if you could hear my dog barking. She's so rude. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell to be notified when I update. Next week, I will be doing a Tarte foundation review, the hydrating one. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. So make sure you come back to see that one. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.